This conference will now be recorded.
Hello students, now we are doing NEET crash course. So we are trying to cover almost all the important points of each chapter and we are solving the question papers also here. So in this chapter, third chapter, Plant Kingdom, we have learned about the features, salient features of classification of plants, which and all the major groups we have learned. We have learned about algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, and angiosperms. With examples, we have learned almost all the important features. So now we are moving to the previous year questions. Okay, see here, first question is, so we'll solve all the questions from algae, then from bryophyta, pteridophyta, gymnosperms, and angiosperms, so that you will get almost an idea about in which pattern the questions are coming or how the questions you need to solve. Okay, so from this chapter, actually, there is no application type questions and all direct questions you will get, like example for one type of plant, or how the reproduction is taking place, or what will be the chromosomal condition, whether it will be haploid or diploid, or what is the life cycle of each type of plant. So that is the kind of question which you can expect. And the economic importance, obviously that is an important part for each one. Why we are learning about all these things? Because of the importance, economic importance, and what is the which part you are using for all this. So such questions you may get. So we are moving to the question side here. First question, we are starting from algae. An example of colonial algae is, see, while discussing about the algal part itself, we have discussed it clearly that about volvox, we have made a detailed discussion, I think. So volvox, that is, here you are getting four options: volvox, Ulothrix, Spirogyra, Chlorella. So among this, the right answer is volvox. Okay. So while if you are getting the right answer, learn some other points also along with that. So here, volvox, which is the colonial alga. This is a freshwater one, freshwater green algae, freshwater green algae. So first you are learning this is a green algae coming under green algae and it's a freshwater form. Then this is colonial form, right? That's the question. Colonial form. And another point is this is motile. So volvox is a motile colonial freshwater green algae. And how it will form, or like that will form spherical colonies. Spherical colonies it is forming. So example for colonial alga. So you can learn the right answer is volvox, option A. And along with that, you are learning some extra points like volvox, that is a freshwater form and it is coming under green algae, and it is colonial form, it's motile, and it is forming spherical colonies. Clear? Second question, when we are moving to the second question, male gametes are flagellated in first option Anabaena, Ectocarpus, Spirogyra, Polysiphonia. So these are all exact direct questions, right? So male gametes are motile or they are flagellated means they can move, right? So they are flagellated in which one we said the male gametes are flagellated in? Ectocarpus. Answer B. That is the right answer. Ectocarpus. Okay, in ectocarpus, male gametes are flagellated. Here, male gametes, that is flagellated. Okay, and what extra points you're learning in this? See, flagellated means what character we can make out? It can move or they are motile, right? And it is coming in which one? Phaeophysae. Phaeophysae. And they have heterocont, right? While learning about the this one Phaeophysae, we have learned about ectocarpus and this heterocont. Heterocont, lateral flagella, right? So male gametes are flagellated. That means it's motile. In which one? Ectocarpus, which is coming under Phaeophysae. And third question, which is the third question? Third question here it is, which one of the following statement is wrong? So here you have to be very careful. Which is wrong they're asking. First option is agar agar is obtained from Gelidium and Gracilaria. Then second option, chlorella and spirulina are used as space food. Third option, mannitol is stored food in Rhodophysae. Fourth option, algin and carrageen are products of algae. So in the third question, the wrong answer. Which statement is wrong? Here, agar agar, that is obtained from Gelidium and Gracilaria. This is right. Right. It's not a wrong statement. It's a right statement. It is correct statement. Then second one, here in second one, they're saying that chlorella and spirulina are used as space food. This is also correct. Right. These are all direct statement. Then mannitol is stored food in Rhodophysae. Mannitol or laminarin. Mannitol or here bit getting confused. Mannitol and or this one laminarin, that is the stored food in Phaeophysae. This is stored food in Phaeophysae, not in Rhodophysae. Phaeophysae means brown algae. So this is what I said. You to prepare a table to compare all these things. So it will be easy for you to answer this kind of question. Food in Phaeophysae, brown algae. Clear? Then we are moving to the next question. The fourth question is, which one of the following shows isogamy with non-flagellated gametes? So first you should know which is having non-flagellated gametes. Right. Here options are Option A, sargassum. Option B, ectocarpus. Option C, yellowing tricks. And option D, spirogyra. In which one it is showing isogamy with non-flagellated gametes? Okay, so here option D is the right answer. Spirogyra is the right answer. How we can explain that? See, in Spirogyra, sexual reproduction occurs through conjugation, right? In Spirogyra, sexual reproduction, that is through conjugation, right? Sexual reproduction is taking place through conjugation. So here, gametes are non-flagellated. Conjugation means there is no need of gametes. Gametes are, so you know how non-flagellated. How conjugation is taking place, right? It's fusing. So here conjugation is taking place. So sexual reproduction in that gametes are non-flagellated and they are morphologically similar, right? Gametes are non-flagellated, morphologically similar, but physiologically they are different. Physiologically they are different. So here non-flagellated gametes you can see in Spirogyra, but they are showing isogamy, right? Physiologically they are different, but morphologically they are similar, right? So which is the right answer? In Spirogyra, sexual reproduction occurs through conjugation. Gametes are non-flagellated and morphologically similar ones, but physiologically they are different. So isogamy will, there you can see the isogamy and the non-flagellated gametes. Clear? Then next question, fifth question is, which one of the following is wrong about Kara? Okay, here four options are there: upper oogonium and lower round antheridium. Option B, globule and nucleus present on the same plant. Then upper antheridium and lower oogonium. Option D, globule is the male reproductive structure. In this, which statement is wrong about Kara? Okay, so what is this Kara actually? Kara, that is a green algae, right? This is a green algae and that is found attached to bottom of shallow water ponds or pools or lakes in such water bodies, right? So male sex organ in this is found in shallow water bodies like male means what, ponds, pools, lakes and all. So the male sex organ that is called as antheridium. Antheridium and female sex organ that is called as oogonium, right? Male sex organ is called as antheridium and female sex organ is called as oogonium. And where this oogonium, here there are statements about this antheridium and oogonium, right? So oogonium is born at the top of that four-celled filament. Oogonium is upper one, right? So here wrong answer. Wrong answer is option C, because here lower oogonium they have mentioned. So this is the wrong answer. All other statements about Cara like upper oogonium is right, lower round antheridium is also right. Globule and nucleus both are present on the same plant, right? We have learned the structure or we have seen the with the picture of plant. I explained globule and nucleus which are present on the same plant. And upper antheridium and lower oogonium, that is wrong. Oogonium is seen in the upper part. Then next is about an globule that is made up of reproductive, that is male reproductive structure. That is right, globule is the male reproductive structure. And question number, we are moving to the next question. An alga which can be employed as food for human being. Here, food for human being. Options are Eulothrix, Chlorella, Spirogyra, Polysiphonia. Right? So among this, which option you can select? Which can be employed as food for human being? Which is the right answer? See, here Chlorella and one more algae is there. Chlorella and Spirulina. Both are unicellular algae, right? Chlorella is question number 6 and Spirulina. Both are unicellular algae. Right? And these algae they are rich in protein. Okay, rich in protein. So they're proteinaceous, or they are rich in protein, and they are used as a food supplement for space travelers. Space travelers are using this as a food supplement. Which one? Chlorella and spirulina. These are unicellular algae which are rich in protein, and space travelers are using this as a food supplement. Okay. Next, seventh question is isogamous condition with non-flagellated gametes that is found in. See here, which one of the following shows isogamy with non-flagellated gametes? You can see this question, isogamous condition with non-flagellated gametes that is found in. Here, options are slightly different. Here you are getting the options Spirogyra, Volvox, Fucus, Chlamydomonas. Okay, so in Spirogyra, we said sexual reproduction occurs through conjugation, right? Spirogyra. So the right answer is A, the same answer. So this question is repeating. So such type of question like isogamy, non-flagellated or flagellated, such questions you can expect. So isogamous condition, sexual reproduction in that is taking place in Spirogyra through conjugation, we have already told. And here the gametes which are getting produced, they are non-flagellated and morphologically similar, right? But physiologically they are different. Okay. Here another option which we have got, that is Volvox, Fucus and Chlamydomonas, right? So in this Volvox and Fucus, these two, Volvox and Fucus, these are the examples for oogamous. Okay, and Chlamydomonas, here you are getting Chlamydomonas also another option that is containing isogamous flagellated gametes. Isogamous flagellated gametes. Okay, we have seen the picture of Chlamydomonas, right? Cup-shaped Chlamydomonas, and in that so many flagellated gametes. So there, this option directly you can cancel because they have flagella. So here they are asking about non-flagellated. Clear? So next, eighth question. Which of the following is not correctly matched for the organism and its cell wall degrading enzyme? First option, plant cell cellulose. organism, for the organism and its cell wall degrading enzyme. Okay. So here plant cells, cellulase, algae, methylase, fungi, chitinase, bacteria, lysozyme. Okay. So here, see, we know that here they have given option like plants, algae, fungi, bacteria and all. See, just see this option algae, methylase. We know that algae, that is a plant, right? Algae is coming under plant kingdom. It's a particular type of plant. And the cell wall of a plant, here you can guess that cell wall is made up of cellulose. It's having cellulose in their cell wall, right? So the enzyme which is needed for the degradation of that cell wall, that is to degrade the cellulose, which enzyme we need? Cellulase enzyme. Cellulase enzyme can degrade this cell wall. So this is the wrong, which is not correctly matched for the organism and the cell wall degrading enzyme. Here, instead of methylase, cell wall degrading enzyme like cellulase is required, right? Ninth question is, which one of the following is wrongly matched? Again, wrong matching one, you need to find out. Here, no stalk, water blooms, Spirogyra, option B, Spirogyra, which is having motile gametes. Option C, Sargassum, chlorophyll C. And option D, Basidiomycetes, puffballs. Okay, here, you know that no stalk is a cyanobacteria, right? Nostoc is a cyanobacteria, and if it is growing, like abundantly growing, means that may form water blooms, right? Then here, next option is Spirogyra motile gametes, right? And here, sargassum that is belonging to brown algae. Sargassum is belonging to brown algae. So that will be having chlorophyll A and C. Sargassum is having chlorophyll A and chlorophyll C. Then carotenoids, then xanthophyll, and that what is that? That brown pigment fucoxanthin, right? Then here fourth option, Basidiomyces is the Basidium common forms of. See, the basidiomycetes, the cause of this basidiomycetes are mushrooms, right? They are coming, mushrooms are coming under, then so all option B, right? So in Spirogyra, gametes are non-flagellated. In Spirogyra, gametes are non-flagellated, so they are non-motile, but they are similar in size and they show some kind of amoeboid movements. Okay, Spirogyra, non-flagellated gametes, non-motile. Flagella is not there, means they are non-motile and they are showing some kind of amoeboid movements, but they are similar in size. Clear? Next, 10th question is, algae have cell wall which is made up of option A, cellulose, galactans and mannans. Option B, hemicellulose, pectin and proteins. Option C, pectins, cellulose and protein. Then option D, cellulose, hemicellulose and pectin. See, algae, they have a definite cell wall which is having cellulose, galactans, and mannans. Cellulose, galactans, and mannans. So option A is the correct option. See, this is an when we are learning about algae, we'll tell about their cell wall and the contents of that cellulose, galactans, and mannans. This is the cell wall is made up of these things, right? So in this chapter, if you're thoroughly reading, means no need to think much, right? You'll get direct answer. Almost all questions are direct questions. 11th question is mannitol. That is a stored food in option A porphyra, option B fucus, option C gracilaria, then option D cara, right? So mannitol, that is a stored food in fucus. Okay. Option B is the right answer. See, mannitol means that's a food which is stored in fucus, and fucus is the genus of which one? Brown algae. Fucus is coming under brown algae, and this brown algae, which is in the class Phaeophyceae, right? So where it is found, this fucus in the intertidal zones of rocky seashores. Almost everywhere in the world, it is seen in the intertidal zones of rocky seashore. And chemical constituents of this plant, that is algin, mannitol, mucilates, then beta carotene, zeaxanthin, iodine, potassium, then bromine, then some kind of volatile oils, and so many other minerals are also present in which one? In fucus. So that is a brown algae which is found in intertidal source, and mannitol is the food which is stored in fucus. Mannitol is the food stored in fucus. Okay. See, if you're asked, next question, question number 12, if you're asked to classify the various algae into distinct groups, which one of the following character you will select, or which one you should select? That's the question. So first option, nature of stored food material in the cell. Option B, structural organization of thallus. Option C, chemical composition of cell wall. Option D, types of pigments present in a cell. So if you're classifying different algae into distinct group, which character you will choose? Okay. So here, based on which one we are choosing, types of pigment which are present in the cell. Based on that, we are making the classifications. Like we can say rhodophyceae, which is showing the presence of phycoerythrin, chlorophyceae, which is showing the presence of phycocyanin, like that, making the classification based on the pigments which are present in the cell. So which is the answer? Types of pigment present in the cell. Option D is the right answer. Next, question number 13. Here, Floridian starch is found in option A, chlorophyceae, option B, rhodophyceae, option C, mixophyceae, and option D, cyanophyceae. Right. So, Floridian starch, the reserve food in red algae or rhodophyceae, that is Floridian starch. Rhodophyceae, or we can say red algae. In them, Floridian starch is the reserved food. What about green algae? In green algae, what is the reserve food? In green algae, reserve food is starch. Right? And in brown algae, reserve food is laminarin and mannitol. In another question, we had discussed laminarin and mannitol. And in cyanophyceae, in that reserve food is cyanophycin starch. Cyanophyceae in that cyanophycean starch. That is the reserve food material. Clear? Next question number 14. A research student collected certain alga and found that its cells contained both chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B as well as phycoerythrin. So that algae belongs to. So what and all there in that algae? Chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B and phycoerythrin. So that algae is belonging to option A, Rhodophyceae, option B, Bacillariophyceae, option C, Chlorophyceae, option D, Phaeophyceae. So which one is the right answer? Here in green algae, which are the photosynthetic pigments which are present in green algae, they are chlorophyll A and B, then carotenes, xanthophylls. All these are present in green algae, right? In Phaeophyceae, green algae or chlorophyceae, right? In Phaeophyceae, which and all their pigments, which and all pigments are there? Chlorophyll C, chlorophyll A and chlorophyll C, right? And carotenoids and carotenes and xanthophylls. Then phycoerythrin, that is giving red color to rhodophyceae. So phycoerythrin, that is giving red color to which one? Rhodophyceae. And chlorophyll A and B both are present in rhodophyceae. Chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B is present in rhodophyceae or the red algae, and it is giving red color to rhodophyceae. Phycoerythrin is giving red color to rhodophyceae. So this is red algae. Okay, this names also, which is green algae, brown algae, red algae, that you need to learn this name also. Next question number 15. Columella is a specialized structure found in the sporangium of which one? Option is Eulothrix, Rhizopus, Spirogyra, none of this. Question number 15. So here option B, Rhizopus, in that columella is the specialized structure which is found in the sporangium of Rhizopus. So why we are saying like that here? Eulothrix, that is a green algae, and Spirogyra, that is a filamentous green algae. The third option, Spirogyra, is a filamentous green algae. And in Rhizopus, columella bears the spores for which are for asexual reproduction. Okay, so that is the right answer. Option B, Rhizopus. Question number 16. Eulothrix can be described as first option, non-motile colonial alga lacking zoospores, filamentous alga lacking flagellated reproductive stages. Option C, membranous alga which is producing zoospores. Option D, filamentous alga with flagellated reproductive stages. So here, Spirogyra, that is a filamentous algae which is lacking flagellated reproductive stages. So here, which is the right answer? Option D, filamentous alga. Which one? Eulothrix, filamented alga with flagellated reproductive structures. So to answer this kind of questions, you should have a connection with those examples, like if eulothrix, how it will be, and how the reproduction, and if they are motile or non-motile. You should have a minimum idea about all these forms. Next is question number 17. An alga very rich in protein is, which will be that alga? See, options are like Spirogyra, Eulothrix, Oscillatoria, Chlorella. So here, option see, D, Chlorella. Chlorella that can be grown to provide human food which is rich in protein, lipid, carbohydrate, vitamins, minerals, etc. Right. So chlorella has been researched as the potential source of food for energy, and it is having the efficiency for photosynthesis and can reach 8%, which is comparable with the higher efficient crops like sugarcane and all. So these are high in protein and other essential nutrients. Okay, which one? Chlorella. In gametes, basidio. So here, sexual reproduction in eulothrix, that is isogamous type. Isogamous type. So only similar type of gametes, which are called as isogametes, are getting produced for this. Clear? Brown algae that is characterized by the presence of what is the question? Brown algae which is characterized by the presence of option A phycocyanin, option B phycoerythrit, option C fucoxanthin, option D hematochrome. By the presence of right. So brown algae is characterized by the presence of in that is presence. Next question number 20. Blue green algae. They are belonging to blue green algae. Are eukaryotes, options rhodophysi, chlorophysi, prokaryote. So blue-green algae or cyanobacteria, prokaryotes. And prokaryotes, what we can learn here, prokaryotes, they lack a well-defined nucleus which is surrounded by nuclear membrane. right? Prokaryotes doesn't have a well-defined nucleus and the nuclear membrane, and eukaryotes have well-organized nucleus, isn't it? And rhodophyceae and chlorophyceae, they are the members of algae, which is coming under eukaryotes. So blue-green algae, they are prokaryotes. Clear? Then question number 21. The absence of chlorophyll in the lowermost cell of Eulothrix shows option A, functional fission, option B, tissue formation, option C, cell characteristic, option D, beginning of labor division. Here, lowermost cell in Eulothrix that functions as the holdfast. Right, Eulothrix picture, I have showed the figure of that. So in that uh, lowermost cell of Eulothrix, that functions as what? Holdfast. Holdfast. Lowermost cell of Eulothrix is working as holdfast. So that is mainly meant for the attachment, right, or the attaching the filament to the substratum. That shows the beginning of labor division. Option D is the right answer. From all this, we can select the best answer as option D. Lowermost cell in Eulothrix is working, or that is showing the function as the holdfast, which is for attaching the filament, algal filament to the substratum, and that is showing the labor division of labor, right? And next, 22nd, question number 22, that is agar is commercially obtained from red algae, green algae, brown algae, blue green algae, right? So answer is red algae. Okay, so agar is obtained from several members of red algae, which are the members like Gracilaria, Gelidium, Chondrus. All these are the members of red algae which are giving this agar. Okay, and this agar, that is mainly used for growing microorganism, right? So where it is getting used for growing microorganism. Question number 23. In chlorophyce, sexual reproduction occurs by, first option is isogamy, second option is anisogamy. Sorry, option A is isogamy and anisogamy. Option B, isogamy, anisogamy and oogamy. Option C, oogamy only. Option D, anisogamy only. See, option B is the right answer. Isogamy, anisogamy and oogamy. Here in chlorophyce, sexual reproduction takes place by all the three processes, right? Isogamy is taking place, anisogamy is taking place, oogamy is also taking place in chlorophyce for sexual reproduction. Okay, so here isogamy, anisogamy and oogamy. For by all these three processes, sexual reproduction occurs in chlorophyce. Clear? Next, question number 24. Which of the following cannot fix nitrogen? Which one cannot fix nitrogen? In this, nostoc, Acetobacter, Spirogyra, Anabina. These are the options. See, here option is Spirogyra. Why? What is the reason? Spirogyra, that is a member of which one? Green algae. That is a green algae which cannot fix atmospheric nitrogen. Only nostoc, Anabina and Acetobacter. In this, nostoc and Anabina both are nostoc and Anabina. They are blue-green algae, right? Nostoc and Anabina, blue-green algae, and Acetobacter is a bacteria which can fix atmospheric nitrogen. So here, which cannot fix nitrogen, that is Spirogyra. Next question number 25. In Eulothrix or Spirogyra, reduction division, that means meiosis, occurs at the time of zygospore germination. That is the right answer. Zygospore germination. So here the plant body of Eulothrix and Spirogyra, that is gametophyte. And they produce these zoogametes and they are fusing to form the zygospore. That means in diploid condition. Okay, that is a resting spore, and under favorable condition, what will happen? Under favorable condition, zygospore undergoes reductional division or meiosis, and then it is producing zoospores, which is giving rise to new plant. Right? That while learning about algae, we have learned very clearly. We have discussed about Spirogyra and Eulothrix also. The next question, question number 26. Chloroplast of Chlamydomonas. Chlamydomonas, that is cup shaped. So to remember that, I said chloroplast of Chlamydomonas. C. Chlamydomonas cup shaped. C. Chlamydomonas is having cup shaped chloroplast. Next question number 27. That is, pyrenoids are the centers for the formation of. Pyrenoids are the centers for the formation of. Option A, porphyra. B, enzymes. Option C, fat. Option D, starch. So pyrenoids are the centers for the formation of starch. Okay. Next question number 28. The product of conjugation in Spirogyra or fertilization of Chlamydomonas is a zygospore, zoospore, oospore, carpospore. Answer is zygospore. See, in both the members of green algae, Spirogyra and Chlamydomonas. This is Spirogyra and Chlamydomonas. Both are green algae, and the gametes fuse to form zygote. Right? In them, gametes are fusing to form zygote. Right? And that will develop into thick-walled and resting zoospore. Thick-walled resting zoospore. Next question is the common mode of sexual reproduction in Chlamydomonas. See, in Chlamydomonas, sexual reproduction takes place through isogamy, anisogamy, oogamy, hologamy, all this. So here, isogamous, here fusion of two similar cells that is taking place, that is through isogamy, which is a common mode of sexual reproduction in Chlamydomonas. Next question number 30. Sexual reproduction involving fusion of two cells in Chlamydomonas, that is Isogamy. See, for this both you can answer very easily. Isogamy, sexual reproduction involving fusion of two cells. Okay, isogamy. So these many questions, question number 1 to 30, that is from algae. Right. So we have covered all the questions from algae. Now, in the next class, we'll cover the questions from bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, and angiosperms. Okay. So here, now you are getting an idea about the question pattern. So now we are doing the previous year questions. So you are getting an idea from about the question patterns. So in this chapter, whole chapter, you will get only this kind of questions. There is no application of hi-fi ideas and all. You can easily answer if you're reading the chapter thoroughly and making the tables and learning the examples, means easily you can score the marks of this chapter. Clear? So in the next class we'll go for the remaining questions of previous year. Thank you.